in mind, we were just kids. We freaked out and jumped onto my mom's bed. Afterwards, we started to laugh about it. I got off the bed and began talking about how our minds were just playing tricks on us, and we were foolish for ever thinking that really just happened. But it seemed that I spoke too soon. We heard cracking, like the way you crack your neck after staying in the same position for a long time. The bed bumped upward and my friends covered their mouth with their hands to keep from screaming and bothering our parents in the other room. I, being the only one standing on the floor, just stood there in pure shock. I was immediately shoved down onto the floor with full force, and something started dragging me under the bed. I was yelling, trying to grab hold of something to keep me from being pulled under. My friends got off of the bed and grabbed a hold of my arms, trying to stop me from being dragged under the bed by God knows what. We heard the intense sobbing again, and whatever it was let go of my legs. When I got up, shaken beyond tears, you could see the claw marks around my ankles, and I was starting to bruise up around my shoulders where I had been pushed down. The last thing we ever heard was, "I just want him to love me again." I still to this day cannot figure out what happened that night, but I did figure out who that woman was. A woman named Caren that had lived in the apartment some odd years ago before it was remodeled. Killers came and then killers went, forest killers, sharp knives shining moonlight terror up through evergreen mountain forests and snow. They weren't there, then they were there, then they were gone again forever like they had always been. Evil all-shadow killers lurk in the forest margins of our village. When it's true, everyone knows it. They watch those shining white eyes shooting death beaming out of the forest. Cafe on the edge of town, terror tree vista, we tremble, a disappearance and a disappearance. Where do they go when they are gone? We all know about the forest grave. The killers all live together in a big old settler house at the exact center of the forest maze. It looks like a cabin from the east, but it looks like a castle from the south. From the north, it looks like a Victorian mansion, but from the south, it doesn't really look like anything at all. But actually, it just looks like the grave that it is, like a big stone tomb, like a concrete crypt, like a terror monument. If you get to the exact center of the forest, maybe you can catch them by surprise. Every police cadet dreams about this sleeping in the police academy bunks. One day I will creep through the cool forest pathways with fallen pine needles silenced footfalls and fallen snow. I will shadow the shadow. I will sleep under the snow. I will finally understand the language of the trees and the wind. The trees will tell me exactly where the exact center of the forest is. I will creep up to the mansion from the north. I will sit for a while and watch them through the mansion's window drinking tea from fine floral porcelain teacups, dressed like gentlemen, bored and rereading old newspapers. They smoke old cigarettes and monitor a complicated blinking dashboard of knobs and switches and wires and dials and monitors. I sneak up to the castle from the south. Where's the center now? The trees are silent and still. I pick my way over thorns and sticks and branches. Twigs catch on my brand new policeman's uniform and pull and tear in spots. I enter through the massive crumbling stone pillars that used to form the grand gateway to the old castle in the